Alright, today I'm gonna show you some of the Bastion routes that I do and a lot of runners do. They're more simple routes because I'm not really that good at speedrunning, but I think they still help if you're a beginner. Firstly, this is Llama's Bastion practice map. I'll link it down in the description, and I have to show you some stuff about this map before you can start practicing Bastion. First of all, you have loadout. For this, you go to the sign and you press loadout 1 edit. Then you put whatever you want. Maybe put a crafting table, maybe put more gold, maybe put a golden helmet if you only enter the Bastion with a golden helmet pre-crafted. Then you press save, and then it should stay on this. Then there is this, which is settings. There's a lot of settings to go over. First of all, you can decide what Bastion you want to practice. Go random, bridge, stables, treasure, housing, which are all of the bastion types. Then you can have the spawn point on predefined or terrain or random. So you can either do this and you spawn at a part of the bastion you choose beforehand. This you can spawn on the terrain around the bastion, and this either of the two works. Here you have the spawn point distance, which is when you have terrain here, you can choose how far away from the bastion you want to spawn if you want to also practice E-raying, whatever. Here you have terrain. You can enable terrain. Then it looks something like this. You have the bastion just in the normal nether world, and if you don't have it enabled, you just have a bastion on the nether roof. Also, how you get out of practice, how you end the run is you throw out your pickaxe. You can throw a gold or an iron pickaxe. It doesn't matter. You still get teleported here. Then here you can have gold block chances where you can put default, high roll, or always. So this just decides how often the gold blocks in the bastions generate, because all of them only have a small chance or a bigger chance of generating. So if you put on always, you always will have all the gold blocks, and I would just leave this on default, honestly. Then here you can enable Piedar. So this will make you be able to practice overlapping Pyray with the spawner. Pyray is a strategy to find the spawner, which I can explain real quick. You just go to spawner, and then you can set the pyre distance. I would set it to 16 chunks. So when you are on the bastion, you started trading. You want to find out where your fortress is. Also, I need to not be trader for that because trader has a spawner. So you want to find out where you are. For that, you need to open this Piedar, the pie chart down here. You do it by holding Shift and pressing F3, and then you want to navigate to the numbers that I say. Usually the number that is next to tick, which is 5 in this case, then level, which is 2, entities, which is 1, and then block entities, which is 3. And then you should leave this open and press F3 and F to up your render distance by 1, and then you do this so till you see a spawner appear down in this. Right now I don't have a spawner appear because I totally forgot to enable it, but if you get slash give at p spawner, and I, for example, place the spawner right here, then you see down there another spike comes. Giant spike is the spawner. So when you're at the bastion, you want to go down. You don't have the spawner, then go up. And then you see at 7 chunks distance the spawner loaded in. Usually this will be like 12 to 16 in ranked, and maybe higher up to like 30 chunks in RS3. Then you want to go down 4 and go up 3 till you're 1 below just where you important. Remember, you have to reset the pyre chart to find out where it is, because otherwise you will still see the spawner even though it's not loaded. And then what you do is you go in each direction. You go this way, there's no spawner. You go this way, there's no spawner. You go this way, there's no spawner, and you go this way, and there you have the spawner. So you know the fortress is 7 chunks in that direction. Then one thing that speedrunners do is once again go to one lower is we don't have to check all 4 ways to see where the spawner is. You just want to go one way, no spawner, then go this way, no spawner. Then you want to up your render distance by 1. If the spawner would be that direction, it would now be loaded in. But if it is this direction, you just have to walk here and then it will load in. So if we had it load in right here when we were at 7, you would know it's this direction. It is 7 chunks that direction. And if you have to go here, then you know it is this direction because it loaded in when crossing this chunk border. So yeah, I think that there's also hoglins. You can disable or enable hoglins. I would disable them for the just for practicing since they're pretty annoying. Then you can also enable or disable natural mobs, which are like which are for example striders and zombie piglins, and you can also make the floor lava or make the floor netherrack. I would leave it on netherrack for practice purpose, but you can also just leave it as it is. Then you have bastion settings, which are very important if you want to learn like a certain route for. Bridge, for example, you have left rampart, right rampart, and lava fix. I don't know what exactly this does. I just leave it disabled and it works. And here you can decide if it's going to be a single or triple chest, or like triple chest being good side, single chest being bad side. For stables, there's a lot more to decide. You can get all 3 ramparts and both gaps. For treasure, there's if you want to have the spawner or if you want to I don't really know what this does. You don't really need to worry about it. And for housing, you can have lava housing. All sorts are disabled. I usually leave this as disabled, but you can also learn lava housing routes if you want to. And you can decide the left rampart, which can be single chest, ruin, or triple chest. Ruin doesn't have a single chest. This has 3 chests, and this is 1 chest, as the names say. I would recommend leaving all of these on random though, just for the sake of practicing real situations you come across. I think that has everything for the settings done. So now onto the routes. Starting with bridge. In bridge you always wanna go to the channels first and then you look at these 2 parts of the bastion. They can spawn small like this, or let me that or they can spawn tall like this. This is what I call good side, this is what I call bad side. And there's different variations of routes for different variations of good or bad gaps. Usually what you're gonna do if you don't have TNT, you're gonna mine out all of these gold blocks besides 1 or 2. And you'll wanna craft some golden armor. And then there's like the variation of what you do now here. Alright, so if you have a TNT, you wanna break this gold block, place your crafting table, light the TNT, and then while the TNT explodes, craft a helmet or boots. I'm too bad right now to do that. If you can't do it, you just place it after, and then you pick up the last gold block. And yeah, then it is, however this generates is going to determine what route you do. So if it's left side good gap, left side good and right side bad, you want to do so-called Donkey Kong route for this. You go here. If there's hoglins, you kill them with your lava bucket. If there's not, you just ignore it. Then you build these blocks like this, like staircase from here. Place the blocks like this, go 2, and then staircase up here, place a block right here. Then break these blocks. Then you want to place down your gold block, mine it, get all the pigs mad, throw down 1 or 2 gold here to distract them. Go over here, find your hole anywhere here, it doesn't have to be exactly there, and then just throw the gold. You might take some damage, like I do right now, but usually, if you're good, you won't. I just died. Fantastic. I'm so good at the game. Alright, so for the next variation, we have right side good gap, right side good and left side bad. For this, you want to grab the gold the exact same way, and remember when you don't have a TNT, you just mine it. In RS3, you probably don't want to grab all the gold blocks, leave 2 or 3. For this, you once again, you kill the hoglins, and you make a bridge right here. Go back here, break the gold block so you get them mad at you. Break the gold block again right here. Turn difficulty to hard, and you should get a bunch of pigs. You don't get as many pigs as Donkey Kong, but it's way easier. Turn the difficulty down again. And go loot your chests. And you just wait for trades once you have everything you need, which is 1 to 2 stacks of pearls, 1 to 1.5 stacks of strings, 20 obby, but you can also leave on 10, and at least 2 fire as you can throw your pearl hang if you want to. For that, you just throw pearl. Once it's about to land, you go and turn on your render distance. Especially good if you see the fortress or know where it is already. And if you wait for trades, you can also overlap getting your Piedar. And then when you have everything, you reload your pearl, get teleported, and you're done. And there's also a variation for both sides being bad. This is probably the most difficult bridge route. But it's still not that hard. For this one, you also need a couple of blocks, and it's pretty complicated. So you want to go here and build your trading hole right here. And you want to go up here, build up here, and then here you break your gold block. You want to get all the pigs mad. You break this and turn your difficulty to hard. Then here you go to the very edge and mine these these blocks, and just do something like this and throw your gold down. And turn down the difficulty to easy. I didn't get a lot of piglins. This route is like kind of random, but you should get a couple piglins, and then you can go to the sides and loot your single chest, especially in ranked. That's important, because in ranked, one Bastion chest always has 5 obby guaranteed. Get this one, and then you can just jump around here and get to your trading hole. That is pretty much all Bastion routes besides standard routes. For this one, for example, if you don't have enough blocks to do Donkey Kong routes or to do the right gap, you don't have enough blocks to do the other routes, you can always just do the you choose the good side. If it's both good side, you want to do Donkey Kong this way or the other route I showed you, but if you don't have blocks, you can just go up here. If you have 3 blocks, you place one here, then you just save yourself. Go over here, build this bridge, and build your trading hole up here. That works on both sides. On the other side, it's the same thing basically. And then you have your pigs trading. If you want to go to the other side because the other side is good, you do the same thing, only you go over here, and then for this, there's a very easy way of doing this jump. It's just walk forwards, and once you hit the ground, you do this. Then you would probably build your trading hold somewhere like here. But yeah, in this case, this is bad side and this is good side. Let's go to stables. Stables is the most complicated bastion. For this, I have to explain some stuff. So you have these different variations at the top. Actually, let me reroll till I get one with all 3. All right, perfect. There's this, which is single chest. You just get one chest on this side where you can get gold armor, maybe some strings, maybe some gold to trade. This double chest where you can get one chest up here for gold armor, obby, or whatever, and one chest down here for the same loot. And this is triple chest where you get one double chest and one single chest right here. And each of these three ramparts can have one of these three. It could be triple triple, it could be single triple, you could have no triples at all. And then there's also this where you see there's good gaps and there's bad gaps. You can tell them apart by looking at the gap right here. If this is 1 block tall, it's a good gap. If it's 2 blocks tall, it's a bad gap. You can also tell from the backside when it's like these lines right here, it's a good gap. I'll show you how a bad gap looks like 1 second. So yeah, here you can see this is a bad gap where you have more like random blocks, and this is a good gap where you have the straight lines. And here you have the 1 block, and here you have the 2 block gap. So how you play these routes is very different. In this case, you have a good gap right here and a bad gap right here. But if you don't have a triple at the top, you want to start your route down here in the bottom part, and I am in adventure mode. First of all, loot this chest. You usually have like gold armor in there. Then here you see this is a cracked blackstone brick. If this was a normal blackstone like the rest, it would mean there's a good gap, but because this specific block is cracked blackstone bricks, it's a bad gap. So you go up here, and here you check if it's a good gap. If you mine this block and there's air behind it, it's a good gap. If not, it's a bad gap. Then you punch a piglin, and you do your normal route for which you place these 3 blocks right here. You make your trading hole right here. Then there's gold blocks right here. It can be up to 4, it can also be 0, but that's very unlucky. You throw the gold in here, and then you mine this, and you get a bunch of pigs. You wait for them to go in. Go here, should place a block here just in case another piglin comes down and tries to attack you. Then you can get all of these gold blocks right here. They don't all spawn all the time, but this time all of them spawn. There can be 6 gold blocks there. You throw that into here, and then you bridge up here. There's 1 gold block that can spawn right here. 1 gold block that can spawn right here. And then you can just wait for your trades once again. For this case, have 1 triple chest in the middle, and you see both bad gaps. So in this case, in rank, this can't happen, but in artistry it can. So you want to, in this case, just make all the pigs mad. Go here. Put your trading hole here, and then you just have to high roll. Also break this block. And you just have to high roll for 4 gold blocks because you can't get more unless you loot chests, and they have more. So I would recommend checking these chests first. In this case, there's no more gold blocks, and then checking the rest of the other ramparts. That route is always the same for every triple, so if the triple spawns here, you do the exact same thing. And then yeah, you wait for your trades and hope. Right, if you have 2 triples next to each other, I would always recommend starting doing the right triple, got the pigs mat, blah blah blah. Go here, build your trading hole, get the pigs, and then you break these blocks. Go here and place 2 blocks here. Go here and mine these 4 gold blocks. Get the gold. You might get 1 or 2 pigs mad at you. So you just go here again and throw some more gold, so they also go in the trading hole. Like I said, I would start with this one. Get all the pigs mad. They're on like 1 gold or something. And then something like this. can also, in case you don't have blocks, place down fire here, flint and steel, because they can't pathfind through it, but they might shoot you through it and set you on fire. Then you want to get this guy in your trading hole as well, and you go up and loot your chest while you wait for trades. If you have a good gap on one side alongside a triple, you can also do a different variation, which is started by getting the pigs distracted, mining here, getting this and getting this, then you mine down here, mine this, and you have to turn your difficulty to hard. This is pretty important, otherwise you won't get any pigs. Get this, you throw gold to distract the pigs. You run right here and break these two blocks and go down here. You break these two blocks and go right here, then you mine down 3, and facing the back of the bastion you go here. You break this block, you break this, all the pigs should follow you down. Place like 2 blocks right there, and your 3 blocks right here, and you just build your normal gap route from here. Can turn down the difficulty to easy again. Get this and this, and you should have like a lot of pigs. That route is the exact same for the other side, basically. You got this pig in here. And yeah, you just finish it like the other gap round. Getting these gold blocks. Going up here, getting this gold block, getting this gold block, and waiting for your trades. For the other side, so if it's on this side and not on this side, it is basically the same. You once again just go here, loot the chests, go down, build your normal setup like this, turn difficulty to hard, get these, and when you go over here, do the same thing, blah blah, have all the pigs follow you, build your 2 blocks here, build your normal setup, and once again you can just start trading. Good gaps. There's also a route you can do for this, but it's slightly more complicated. It starts the exact same way. You go here, loot your chest, blah blah blah. Get this. Get these, have all the pigs mad, throw your gold, go over here, mine down here. If you have the good gap on the right side here, when you mine down here, you know, when you mine down here and the good gap is on the left side of you, you want to place down 2 blocks right here. Try to wait so the pigs can follow you, and go right here. No, that was, sorry, that was when I meant if the good gap is on this side. So if the good gap is here, you run around here, you go here, you still should have a lot of the pigs mad at you. Then you either break a gilded blackstone or punch a pig right here. Go down and finish your route as normal by placing these 3 blocks here, 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 here. Breaking this, getting all the pigs in here, and so on and so forth. If the good gap is on this side, what you want to do is you can do the exact same thing, run down here, fill up these 2 blocks, mine this, punch another pig, and do the normal route here. For treasure, if you play ranked, you want to check for a chest here that can have obsidian. If you play RC, you don't have to check for that chest. You want to go here, mine this block, then mine this gold block, jump over here, place these 3 blocks, turn one of the gold blocks into gold, put the gold block in your offhand and block somewhere in your hotbar. You want to jump here, get this, and you want to break this block, very important. You want to break this block, replace it with a gold block, and break that. And then you want to throw down like a couple gold, however you see fit. Place these 2 blocks, place a block here, and build your trading setup right here. And then you want to just find the gold blocks right here and here. So there's gold blocks that can spawn right here and right here. Then there's a gold block that can spawn right here. And then there's 2 more gold blocks that can spawn, one up here and one down here. In this case, I got lucky and all of them spawned, but usually you will not have all of them. So you want to get all of these, throw them in here, and then go to the other side and basically do the exact same thing. So you can have 2 spawn right here, 2 spawn right here, 1 spawn right there, 1 spawn up here, and 1 spawn down here. Now, if you get those, you just go back here and throw them to these pigs. You want to go down here and grab this block, which can always spawn right here on just mine on these stairs. 1, and it always spawns here. Then loot the chests or whatever you need. And once again, on the stairs, there can spawn another gold block that you can get. If that still doesn't give you enough materials, so if you need, or if you don't know where the fortress is, you want to go down here without taking full damage, of course, then throw, make the pearl hang, then bow down here, break the spawner so you can pyrite, go down here, break a couple gold blocks, or you need always check the chest because it can have a looting sword. Then you want to unload your pearl and go up again to trade the rest. So in a normal route, it would look somewhat like this. Check for the chest is here. Usually I would grab the helmet, but I don't really need it. Break this block, and the scope block, jump over here, place these 2. Place this. Have that in your offhand, then go over here. Break this block, not that one. This one is the important one. Go up here. Break this block, replace it with gold. Break the gold, throw out some gold so the pigs get distracted. Build your trading setup up here. Get this done. If you have a golden pickaxe, you can use the golden pickaxe to mine the blocks between the gold because it's faster than an iron pickaxe, but it can't break gold blocks. And it saves, like, not a lot of time, but it does save some time. Also in RS3, you don't have to grab all of these blocks. You can just not get the blocks from below if you want to high roll. But if you are at a level where you want to do that, you probably already know that. Wait for the pig to go in. Go down, grab this block. It falls, that's no big deal. Food, food, food. At this. And then you bring it all over here and you just wait for your trades to finish. You place like a gravel and the dirt. And you have 10 of you have over stack of string, you have over stack of pearls, 3 fire rats. In RS3 you just leave here. In ranked you just do home portal, yeah. And then lastly we have housing, which is pretty straightforward. For housing there's 2 main routes, which is one top down and then manhunt. I'm gonna start with manhunt. So if the housing is like at the bottom, you can go in from like anywhere. I'm just gonna, in this example, go in from here. You get some pigs mad at you maybe. You break this chest and then you want to go towards the ramparts. Light these 2 blocks with TNT. I lit the wrong one, but it's fine. go right here, break this dirt block, go to this block here, bridge up, place 2 blocks right here, and get this gold block. Then wait a couple of seconds. If pigs fall, you don't want to get hit. Get these 2 gold blocks, push them towards you with like some blocks. Do this. Then you go here. Get this gold block. You can build your trading hall here. You can also build it like I've seen people build it here, wherever. You can build it wherever you want to. This is just where I build it. Then you just follow exactly where I am mining to get the exact locations of the gold blocks. And then here and right here. And then I would go. I know there's like a lot of chests up there, so if I don't get enough hobby from this, I know there's probably enough hobby at the top. And once again, in ranked, you have always have 5 hobby in one chest, so you know there's gonna be hobby up top. And you just wait for your trades to end. If you need more obsidian once your trades are end, you go up here, up here, up here. Then usually I just go up and build up here, but you can also just walk through here, go up here. If you have gold armor, you wanna mine down these 3 blocks and the chests from here. If you don't have gold armor, you wanna throw some gold to this tract and go up here and loot the chest like this. And then the other one, you just do the exact same thing. Then for the other route, which is where you start up here, you can go here, place these 2 blocks and loot this chest. Once the pigs are not mad at you anymore, you want to break this chest, get the pigs mad at you. You can mine this block, I'm pretty sure some piglins can get stuck here. You can also mine these 2 blocks and place one here, but that's optional. If piglins are stuck there, you can just get one more pig maybe. And then from here you do basically the exact same thing. Throw some gold to distract them, go right here, mine down 3, mine down in this direction until you get the gold, and on the block of the gold you want to mine to the right. Mine this pig face block, then you're gonna see these 2 gold blocks and this one. Then you want to mine these 2 blocks, and you have this, this, and this. And then here you can mine this one, and there's 2 more gold blocks. And then you, once again, place down gravel, 1 block. Wait for your drops, and then you can go here, mine these 2 blocks, and you can loot this chest down here. In ranked, if you don't get any obby from any of the chests up top and not from this chest, there can be a chest right here that can have obby. These sides, chests can spawn in these. I don't know exactly how it works, but on some of these, they look different, right? Sometimes there's a chest, sometimes there's like a gold block. You should look for a chest here if you don't get the obby. I would say that's pretty much all normal variants for bastions. And then there's also, you gotta know how to tell bastions apart, which is pretty easy once you get used to it. For stables, for housing, you have 2 ramparts on the back and this pretty open part at the bottom, and there's always Soulsen in the middle. Then for bridge, you have the big bridge and the chalice, and then the pig face right here. For stables, you have 3 ramparts at the back, and then this structure here, which looks way more there's just way more going on than in housing, for example. And for treasure, you have the big box. Why is there no lava? What the fuck? Okay, you have the big box and the 2 ramparts on the back with stripes, and of course also the bridge in the middle. For example, in Treasure, when you have lava flowing down here, which should not happen in ranked, but it may happen sometimes. Can't really guarantee it. You want to do the route basically the exact same. Go up here, go up here. The lava can't really hit you here. And then instead of going up here, you see the lava, you just go up here and build your trading hole over here. And do the exact same route, just the other way. Whatever, like, get the blocks right here, blah. And so on and so forth. Bridge can't really be affected by lava in any significant way. Neither can stables, but housing can. So this is, there's a route, not a really route, but there's something called lava housing. If you're quick enough, you can just catch it like right here and stop it from going all the way like down, getting the pigs. But if you spawn down here and you know there's lava flowing, you want to really quickly do the route as fast as you can. You want to go here, blah, and you want to not go up here. You want to skip this and just place 2 blocks down here so lava can't get you, and then do your route like normal right here. If you get to the Bastion and the lava's already flown all over here and here, there's not really a lot of good routes you can do. What I usually do is just make a piglin trading hole like here. Or around here, maybe here is better. And I get all the gold from inside, and then I try to go here and get all of these pigs mad at me to get them to trade over here. Or if there's a lot of pigs, you can also just trade right here. It should be fine. I think that is basically everything for Bastions that I can teach you. If you are more advanced and not a beginner speedrunner, you should look at someone else's Bastion routes. I'm pretty sure Meeby uploaded a couple. I'm not sure. I may put those in the description. And yeah, if you have any question about other Bastions or whatever, anything MCSR, you can join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. I also stream almost every day. Go follow my Twitch. Link is also in the description. Yeah, I hope this helped. See you. After this, you want to go here, break this gold block, place the TNT, and light it. If you can't place your okay. So if you have a TNT, you want to place it right here after breaking this gold block. Oh. Have a TNT. You want to break this gold block. Have your crafting table pre-crafted, and then you want to place it here. If it doesn't work, you just don't do that.